Hello and welcome to The Vibe, an online segment produced by the Bedford County Chamber of Commerce, supporting and celebrating the business community of the Bedford County region. I'm Kelly Goodman Schaefer, and here's what we're talking about today. The Chamber kicked off our Government It's Your Business 2021 speaker series today with an online town hall presented by Wessel & Company and featuring our state legislators. Government Affairs Committee Chair Marty Malone moderated the discussion with Senator Wayne Langerholtz and Representatives Carl Metzger and Jesse Topper. On the top of the agenda was the state's response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Pennsylvania is ranked 35th in the nation in distribution of the COVID-19 vaccination. What can be done to improve this process?
You know, obviously, I've been critical of the administration and their ability to handle to handle this crisis. And frankly, we have a Secretary of Health that pulled her mother out of a nursing home and had everyone else stay in, and now is ascending to the administration in DC. So I mean, I think it's been mismanaged from the beginning, and this is just another symptom of that mismanagement. So until we have some changes in the governor's administration, I continue to expect very little, and that's a shame because lives are at stake, and they've just done a very poor job.
There's going to be a hearing next week by our House Health Committee. They will be bringing in members of the Department of Health to try and identify where the problems have been with distribution and what we can do in terms of the rollout. I think one of the things that I've suggested when I've been on the phone to the Department of Health is simply sticking with a plan. The guidance on distribution literally changed one day 3 times in 4 hours. Every time we would give constituents something new on the vaccination rollout, the phases of 1A, 1B, 1C, we would go back to the website and it was changed. And even just the other day, actually, when Dr. Levine was appointed to the Biden administration, just that day, as counties had already moved into the phase of 1B, particularly rural counties that were less populated, that were able to get through phase 1A quicker than the more densely populated areas in the southeast, they changed it to, well, now we're going to include ages 65 and older and those with pre-existing conditions into 1A. Well, when counties have already started to go to 1B, so all of a sudden, all first responders, police officers, everybody got stopped. The Department of Health ordered that stopped, and counties to backtrack. That's going to cost us weeks. So a lot of it is just information in regards to the rollout being consistent.
My concern is the same thing that I've had from the very beginning of this pandemic, and it's simply transparency and accountability. We must demand transparency and accountability. There is a wealth of resources throughout this Commonwealth, within the General Assembly, within the House, within the Senate, within the administration, instead of just taking it upon themselves to do this and not bring us to the table. That's what's been so frustrating and continues to be frustrating throughout this pandemic, is there are so many people that are willing to step up and help, and this administration's just blatantly refused.
Special thanks to our program sponsors, the Bedford County Farm Bureau, Hyman Area Health System and Bedford Family Health Center, Keller Engineers, Lehman Engineers, and Stifler McGraw. You can watch the entire program at your convenience on the Chamber's YouTube channel. Coming up, a special way to celebrate Valentine's Day right after this.
Victoria House at Spring House Estates in Everett should be considered the new standard in personal care. Residents can enjoy a relaxed environment with individual thermostats in each unit, and you can rest easy knowing your loved one has LPNs and CNAs on site 24 hours a day. Open concept studio or 1-bedroom units are available with all-inclusive pricing, so you won't need to worry about different levels for different care. Victoria House at Spring House Estates. We're not just home-like, we are home.
Shop local from the safety, comfort, and convenience of your couch as the Chamber presents our first ever couch shopping event. Join the private shopping session via Zoom for special deals and bundles from local businesses like Bits of Time, Addictive Apparel, Everett Flower Shop, 2 by the Sea, and more. Tuesday, January 26th at 6:30 p.m. Learn more about becoming a couch shopper or seller by calling the Chamber today at 623-2233 or visit online bedfordcountychamber.com.
Plumbing done right. Since 1947, we have always been there for our neighbors and friends. Reliable, prompt, and always done right. Our name, our work, our promise. We guarantee it.
Welcome back to The Vibe. As our region continues to deal with the gathering restrictions of the pandemic, the Southern Alleghenies Museum of Art has come up with a unique way to celebrate Valentine's Day. And joining us today is the Bedford Site Coordinator for SAMA, Morgan Young. So nice to see you today.
Hi, nice to see you.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. So this is the time of year when we would normally be hearing a lot about the Crystal Soiree and one of your biggest fundraisers of the year. But obviously, COVID does not allow for that right now with all the gathering restrictions. But leave it to an art museum to come up with something really creative to do this time of year that's both good for you guys in terms of fundraising, but also a really cool experience. So tell us what you're planning for Valentine's Day.
Well, we have a very unique experience planned for February the 11th. It's a Thursday evening. We're sectioning off each gallery to host a private dinner, a 4-course meal for 2 people. We're auctioning off each of those rooms. The food is being provided by Lifestyle, which their food is incredible. If you've ever had it, you know that's going to be a good meal. And we're welcoming anyone who is interested to dine with the masters, because our collection right now has rotated to major works from the permanent collection and old world masters. So we have some really big names in our galleries right now. Well, it's being installed at the moment, but we're going to be open to the public Saturday and you can come check it out. So for the folks that happen to win the auctions and are going to be joining us on the 11th, are going to be dining with names like Dali, John Singer Sargent. We have etchings from Rembrandt. We have Albrecht Dürer. These are just incredible masters at what the field of art that they've chosen. It's going to be quite an experience. So we're hoping that people are going to enjoy the environment as well as the food and the mood, and it's an exceptional experience. I think for someone that you want to bring your loved one along, your significant other, I don't think that it's going to be unforgettable for sure. I think it's going to be a good time.
It sounds like an incredibly exclusive experience, and I know you have very limited opportunities to do this. So how do people bid on the opportunity to dine with the masters for Valentine's Day?
So the bidding is going to take place at our website, and the bidding starts at $200 a room, and they go up in increments. We are offering, if there are 2 sets of couples that would like to dine together, so 4 people, and you want to buy the room and take the room off the auction at $1,000, you're able to purchase the entire room, and we will save it for you and your friends, the 4 of you. The auction will close the morning of February 8th, which is a Monday, and we'll announce the winners and get a hold of them and let them know that they have their room reserved, and there will be a bottle of champagne waiting, and I have a photographer lined up, and they're going to take a picture of you, so you have a little keepsake and something to remember your evening by. So yeah, all that's going on, and we're kicking it off, and hopefully going to raise a lot of money, which will be great.
I think some people probably don't realize that you can still come to the art gallery at this time, right? That you guys are open and socially distanced, and it's something that you can actually go out and do.
Yes. So we do practice all COVID safety measures, and that includes the Valentine's Day dinner. That's why each room is going to be kind of sectioned off. And you can absolutely come and visit us. We are open to the public. Right now, we're closed just for install to get those old world masters fine-tuned and get everything kind of just perfect. But we'll be open Saturday, so you can come start to see that Saturday. And then we're going to rotate exhibitions in the local regional galleries the first week of February. We're welcoming Robert Bowden, and he is a local watercolorist, excuse me, from Pittsburgh. And he is so incredible with what he is able to do. So when that show rotates, we'll be open to the public on the 6th. And it's a great way to spend an afternoon to come and just see some beautiful things and relax. And yes, we are open to the public and we welcome everyone. It's also, we're super COVID friendly actually, because You don't actually have to touch anything. So you just come in and kind of enjoy yourself. We still require masks, and we do have hand sanitizers if you require. But it's a perfect way to come and relax and just enjoy yourself. For sure.
Well, it sounds like this weekend is a perfect weekend to come because you get to be the first to see the old masters, and also you still get a chance to see some of those local artists that are just up for another week or so, right?
Yes. So this will be on the 20th, starting this Saturday. We'll premiere Old World Masters, and we'll be saying our last farewells to the 4 women local artists, which are Jen Judd, Nancy Hirschberger, Shauna Andrews, and Mary Pat Bean. So it'll be the last opportunity to view them before they go home, and we bid them farewell and then welcome in Robert Bowden to the upstairs. So yes.
Well, we're very fortunate to have SAMA in our community, and we appreciate all that you guys have done throughout the pandemic to keep art in the forefront of people's minds. You did incredible Facebook Lives and cool art demonstrations and getting people to try some hands-on art in their own homes. And that's one of the reasons why you guys were honored as the Excellence in Education Award with the Chamber in 2020. So thank you for all your good works, and we look forward to all that you're going to do in the future.
It's an absolute pleasure of mine to be able to bring art and introduce art and communicate and talk about art, all things art. So thank you guys, and thank you to the community too for being so supportive. It's a real pleasure to be able to connect with everyone that has been coming in and really enjoying the show.
Great. Learn more and bid on your favorite room to enjoy for Valentine's Day dinner with the Masters on the SAMA Bedford website. Next week on The Vibe, we'll showcase more businesses of the Bedford County region. You can look for The Vibe Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Facebook, YouTube, and BedfordCountyChamber.com. Ask us how you can become a sponsor of this program, and special thanks to the Chamber's Founders Circle members for your community leading support of the Chamber mission. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.